So what? He's the devil. Welcome to episode 32 of So What? He's the Devil, your home for controversial and brave opinions. I'm your host, Janina.
And I'm Caitlin.
And let's get this party started. Woo! Nice.
Yeah.
I don't have a can.
What, I was looking for your can
Cheers!
when you were speaking. I was like, oh, where's her can?
Yeah, I finished it.
But I thought you had it.
Prior to filming, and I forgot about it, and we did a little, what are we forgetting? And I forgot that. So.
And, damn, you could just open another one.
You're not gonna drink that?
No, I'm gonna drink it.
Open another one of what?
Of what you were drinking before. So that I could have had the truly that I wanted.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's alright.
It's fine. Well, today's the inaugural episode. It's big things in 2023.
Mm-hmm.
We started off season 2 weeks ago. Sorry.
Yeah.
Forgot
to record and then I was out of town.
Yeah.
My bad.
And then now we're starting off season 2, episode 2, with a video recording. So hello.
Hello.
If you're watching us on YouTube.
I feel so awkward.
We have a camera in front of us now. So that's a new thing.
Yeah. This is gonna take some getting used to.
I already forgot it's there, if I'm gonna be honest.
I'm gonna forget it's there, but like, there have been episodes where fully in the middle I take my shirt off.
Yeah, but like, now I'm gonna stop you. No more of that.
I can't do that anymore.
Well, you can.
I could,
but we'll get demonetized immediately.
Yeah, I don't think it'll go over as well.
Yeah. The allure of...
Yeah.
I don't know where I was gonna go with that. Anyways, how's your week been? It's been 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been good. I've been all over the state, I feel like.
Yeah.
So
we went to a podcast convention / conference. I don't know what to call it. Conference. Yeah, because you learn. It's not a convention. Yeah, it was really fun. Learned a lot.
Mm-hmm. Made some friends. Shout out to them if you see this. Hi. Did some karaoke,
and we killed it. And if you have us on social media, you would have seen the clip of us doing a really good job at karaoke.
We did a really good job at karaoke.
I mean, we had vlogs on our social media as well, so
yeah,
hop on over there to keep updated with our activities.
The karaoke that we waited like 2 hours to do.
We waited because this establishment, like most karaoke establishments, because there are so many people who want to do karaoke, they have a barter system kind of, and you give them money to be higher on the list of who goes next. And we didn't know that, so we were on the bottom.
Yeah. And
we waited a very long time. To the point where we thought we weren't gonna be called up there.
I was like, oh, my feet. Free feet.
Free feet.
Free feet.
Free feet.
Free feet. Yeah, no, I was very nervous and was drinking.
The side eye you just gave to the camera is really funny. Now there's a whole nother layer.
No, it's
so if you're listening on your phone, you can listen twice.
You can watch our video.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was so nervous and it was taking so long, and I finally was at a point where like I had drank enough and I was like, all right, I'm ready to go. And then like that passed, and then I was nervous again, and I'm like, I have to drink more. She
was having a panic attack.
Yeah.
She would turn to me and be like, I can't do this anymore. And I'm like, we've done karaoke before. Like, you're fine. You're not gonna die.
I've done karaoke multiple times before.
And like, Caitlin can sing. Let that be known. It's not like she's tone deaf.
It's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible.
Yeah.
And like, but I don't know. I was like, I need to be drunker if we're doing this.
And that night, stuff was just working out that night. We were in the flow.
Oh my god,
we left the conference early, because the last thing was something that we didn't want to do. And no, we did the last thing. It was just multiple hours until
there was just time because like to eat and like people had to eat and
it was an after party at like a club. And so we leave and to go to the club early because we were like, maybe we can get in. Yeah. And they let us in, which I don't think they were supposed to.
Yeah.
But like, maybe. But they did. And so
I mean, she went to go ask somebody. So like.
Yeah.
she did get permission.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I was just very surprised because I thought it would be like, no.
Well,
or like cover.
She made it sound like there was another private event happening.
Yeah.
And like we weren't supposed to be in there for that.
Yeah. Because I also thought, I'm like, is there going to be cover if like it's not time yet?
Yeah.
Technically.
Yeah.
So are you going to charge us? But didn't get charged. Went in, chilled there for a little bit. And then when the time started, in our section, the section of the event, you're able to get free drinks, but only if you have a certain band. And we didn't know that, and we got drinks, and she was like, cards, and we were like excuse you? And she was like, you don't have the right band. And we were like, huh. And so we gave cards. And then like, what, an hour later, not even.
It was very early in the night.
Yeah. Because like, when we found out that it was open bar, we were like, oh, we're gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
We're gonna take an Uber home, even though we both drove separately here. Like, it's gonna be so much fun. We haven't gone out together in a while. Yeah. Like, we're gonna have so much fun with, mind you, the conference is like older people.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's like 35 plus.
We were definitely like the youngest people there.
Yeah, and there was a handful of people around our age.
But I still feel like they were like a year or two older than us.
Yeah, but the majority, because we're just so young and fun.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, the majority of people were older.
A lot of people were like middle-aged. Yeah. Older people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we were like, yeah, we're gonna have so much fun with all these old people. Shout out old people. And then we found out that we didn't have the bands, and we were like, okay, so obviously we're not meant to be drinking.
Yeah,
like,
whatever,
it's fine. Yeah. And then, yeah, like 30 minutes later, someone runs up to us and is like, do you have these bands? And we're like, no. And she's like, or like, do you want these? And we're like, yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Because she was like, do you have them already? And we're like, no. She's like, do you want these? Do you want some? And we're like,
yeah, we do.
We slap them on, and we run to the bar immediately, and we're like, keep them coming.
Yeah, we're like, look what we have now.
Ha ha ha. The bartender's like, who did you rob?
I know. The bartender's like, oh my fucking god.
No, she really was like, jeez Louise. And we didn't even drink that much though, so.
No, we didn't.
But still, it's,
yeah.
We saved like $20-$30.
Oh man, yeah. Even if because we were like, alright, one drink, I guess.
Yeah, because that's another thing. Like, yeah, I could have gotten lit on my own, but I would have been in debt. And I would. Just
because I can pay for my drinks doesn't mean I should have to.
Does not mean I should.
Yeah.
Financially, doesn't mean I should.
Yeah, no. I mean, I can, but I can't eat next week. Yep. So.
What's it gonna be? But yeah, that was super fun. But yeah, one day I'm gonna figure out like transition music. And be like, ooh, whoa, yeah, that's a transition. So now to our next segment called Hear Me Out, where each of us have 60 seconds to defend whatever opinion we have this week. And we're actually playing this game with other people, and on our social media we've been posting videos of their opinions that they had to defend. So definitely go and check those out. Some of them are really good. All of them are really good.
They're all really good.
They're all different.
They're all over the place.
It's very all over the place.
Yeah.
But yeah, so let me get out my timer. Who wants to go first? I went first last week.
Yeah, I'll go first. I like for a split second forgot what mine was. And I was like, oh my god. I'm so unprepared. But I remember. I remember.
Okay, ready?
I have something.
60 seconds on the clock. No, it's not. It's at 0. But ready. 3, 2, 1.
So recently the term photo dump has been used a lot. And every time I hear it, all I can think about is shit. Like when people put like on their Instagram stories like November dump, January dump, whatever, I'm like almost expecting them to post pictures of their shits. Because that's all I can think of. And people say it so casually now. Like they'll be talking about like a celebrity's photo dump and they'll be like, oh yeah, their dump. I really like the second picture in their dump. I really like, and I can't take it seriously. It's so bad. And like, I don't know. I really thought it was something that wouldn't stick. Cause I feel like when people first started saying it, there were people who were agreeing, but now it's, everybody says it. Everybody I know posts like a photo dump at some point. And I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever be able to do it, to be honest. And I forfeit the rest of my time.
Whoa, 60 seconds on the dot. Okay. So, actually it's 59 point something.
Ooh.
But, I mean, yeah. I agree. It does sound like poop.
Yeah.
It sounds
and
like
I can't take it seriously.
November poop.
But people talk about it so seriously.
Yeah.
And like there's full TikToks about like how to post the perfect dump. And I'm like, guys, do you hear yourself?
And like someone be brave and actually post their
somebody
dump.
Please just at the end of it just post a picture of your shit.
The last slide.
Just the last slide.
A massive
I go through
poop.
all of them like hoping. Come on.
Please.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Okay. Time for me. I'm not gonna need full 60 seconds. But do you want to time me?
Oh. Shit, yeah, I'm sorry.
Unprepared. You're doing so good.
I was doing so good.
You're doing so good.
It's because I have the other thing that I have to be prepared for pulled up, so I was like letting my phone.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Do its thing.
Yeah, alright. 0 seconds on the clock.
0 seconds on the clock.
You got 60 seconds. You ready?
Yes.
Go.
Although it can be seen as mean, that Pitchfork article was so funny. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, the Grammys happened. We're going to talk about that later. And Pitchfork dropped the best and worst parts of the Grammys. And in the worst part, they tore Harry Styles a brand new asshole. And like, I love shit like that because it's so messy, and like I feel like we don't get messy stuff in the media anymore, and people just being so blatant about their opinions like this. And obviously the delivery could have been better, but like they made some points. Like they made points, and I think we should celebrate that and everyone be messy again. Please bring back the Bad Girls Club. Just kidding, don't do that. It was actually so toxic. But like in the media, like. This is fun. This is fun. And he'll be fine. He doesn't need to be on the internet, like, anyways. He doesn't have to read it. Just turn it off. Turn it off. You don't have to see it. But me, I get to consume. That's it.
You just... That was, like, actually perfect. Nice. I was like, I don't want to have to interrupt her and be like, time's up.
That's so good.
Yeah, that was good. We did good.
Solid. We're getting better at this.
Yeah, we're getting really good.
Whoa, whoa, yeah, and
yeah.
Ooh. And now, I think that, we don't need a soundboard. I'm just gonna start singing, you'll join in, and we know it is the next segment.
Yeah.
We gotta move,
we gotta move faster.
Yeah.
Our episodes are hitting over an hour. We gotta take it down.
Or make it longer.
Or make it 2 hours.
365 all year round. I don't know where I was gonna go with that. Ooh, whoa, yeah.
Yeah.
Today's main topic and controversial yet brave opinion is about the internet, which is ever-growing, evanescence. More specifically, we're talking about mob mentality on the internet and how everyone needs to chill out.
Please.
But also...
But not if you're being messy.
Yeah. Because, like, there are some cases where I'm like, chill out, like, calm down, like, this is actually, like, really not okay.
Yeah.
And then there's other instances where I'm like...
This is kind of fun.
At least be funny. If you're gonna be, like, crazy on the internet, at least be funny, too. But I feel like what sparked this, it's been on our list for a while because there's always something happening.
Yeah, and people are always jumping.
Yeah, it just snowballs.
Have to put their 2 cents in on everything.
Everything.
And all of a sudden they're experts in the field of whatever is going on.
Yep. And like they're expert analysts and have been working in this field for the last 30 years, even though they're 12. And know everything that is everything about...
They have been doing their research.
Yeah, they're like, I did research. I'm like, you watched 3 TikToks. Yeah. And then decided to make this TikTok.
And then are just saying the same things, different font.
Regurgitating. I mean, it's like when NFTs went off and then people started critiquing NFTs and like bringing up valid points, and all the NFT bros were regurgitating the same thing that they heard on some Twitch stream. And it was crazy because it was word for word every single time they would get into an argument online. It's the exact same defense. Like,
and it's like, that's not even what we're talking about.
Like, And more recently, with the Tarte trip, with the Tat trip, shout out her, she's funny.
I love her accent. I love her videos.
I'm specifically talking about Eyelash Gate and how she came back after
and
Eyelash
just
Gate
not saying anything.
And didn't say anything.
I love it.
Hilarious.
I love it.
Messy. See, this is the kind of this is what I want. But yeah, with
I want to be that level of unbothered.
Yes. I mean,
everybody has been.
I saw a tweet that was like, the check cleared, so she don't give a fuck
no.
about what you gotta say.
That's probably what the brand wanted her to post. Like, I mean, what are you gonna do? I'm not gonna blame her.
When you have lash, because you have to get. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure when you do brand endorsements, you submit the video that you're gonna post before you post it to the brand.
I would hope so.
I feel like when I hear influencers talk about it, they say like how you make it and then you give it to them so that they can approve it. Yeah. And I mean, I doubt that all of them do that.
Yeah.
But I feel like when you get to I feel like when you get to a bigger level and they care more about like micromanaging, they probably I'm like, so if they're fine, check cleared.
Yeah.
Especially since everyone was like, bring back Jeffree Star. She was like, okay, so y'all aren't serious.
Yeah.
You guys aren't like serious people.
Yeah.
This is so unserious. But
yeah, no.
Tangent. The Tarte trip. There was like one video that I saw that was like Ponzi scheme, money laundering, never been like this can't happen. Tarte can't afford anything, blah blah blah, whatever.
Yeah,
and then I saw 1,000 videos saying the same exact thing, and I'm like, can we, like, just take a second
and use our heads
and like critically think?
Yeah. For
half a second.
This is a huge company.
Massive. They
can afford to send these people on a trip. Like, it's not.
It was like instant like collusion.
Yeah. No, and like one person said it, and now everybody is saying it.
And then
now they're like kind of throwing in their own little part.
Yeah. That
they're making up. And then other people are adding on to that, and it's
just snowballing. There's a million theories, and then it gets like super weird. And like I will say, when the trip happened, there were people who had like valid critiques about the trip. And
I mean, we talked about it like last episode.
Yeah, so it's like, I'm not saying you can't talk about things, but like, can we be serious? Especially because on the internet, I feel like it gets so big and extreme that it turns into something kind of vicious.
Yeah.
Like, they were a step away from attacking the girls individually.
Yeah, and it's...
For nothing. For just being invited.
For nothing. And it's like, they had nothing to do with this trip, really, besides going.
Yeah.
Like, they got invited. Most people, if you get invited to a free trip, you're gonna go.
Yeah. And, like, from how they were talking, I could see, like, this is getting close to yelling at these girls for even going on the trip and participating, or, like, accusing them of money laundering.
Yeah.
Like, something. Because there are people, like, going on, LinkedIn, going on...
Yeah, looking at all of this stuff.
Looking at, employees, trying to find employees and messaging them and like asking them about whatever, and it's just like, guys,
can we put this energy somewhere else? Maybe,
you know, like, not to be that person, but like maybe like get a job, like, as I sit jobless, but like I'm not the one doing this.
Maybe call your governor.
You know?
If you have like the energy to do that, let's channel it elsewhere.
Let's start petitioning for... Have you seen Girl Scout cookies anywhere?
I haven't.
I kind of want tag-alongs. This is so... I thought of petitioning, and then I thought of like... Then I thought of like signing a clipboard, and I thought of people standing out front of a like Publix with a clipboard, and I was like, you know who else stands out in front of Publix? Girl Scouts. I want Girl Scout cookies. That all happened in a fraction of a second.
No, okay, tangent. Because that happens to me. Like, that, I feel like, is very much a thing that women do. Because my brother cannot comprehend that at all.
Are you sure it's not like ADHD or something?
I don't know, maybe.
Do you think it's a girl thing?
I don't know, but it's just because I remember when he was telling us something, and he was like, yeah, like she just says the most random things, and then we were thinking about it, and we're like, no, I can see where she how she got from that point to that point. Like that might seem random to you, but I go through 30 different points, and now I'm somewhere, and it seems random to you, but in my head it makes sense, and like I can map out how it makes sense to you, or how it makes sense to me.
Was he listening for the entire conversation? Is the real question.
Great question. But
because sometimes it's hard to see the conclusion when you weren't listening
Yeah.
to the through line.
I don't know. But
shout out her brother.
But yeah, like having to explain to him, like, oh no, that makes
Yeah.
sense. I know why she.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a gender thing, but I do
Yeah.
think it might be like a neurodivergent ADHD.
Maybe
Like
that's it.
train is just going.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, my brain doesn't ever shut up.
I mean, when quick, I'm gonna go back to the main topic. But when we were like, we should make the videos where we pretend to be each other, my main thing was gonna be you not listening. Just like zoned out, like not responding, just in your head.
Yeah.
Eyes glazed over.
Yeah.
And this is a daily occurrence.
And it's so bad because like I'll be trying so hard. I'm like, okay, like I'll fully be looking at you and telling myself listen. Meanwhile, there's 50 things going on in my head.
The amount of times where I would just stop talking because I'm like, I know Kayla's not listening to me right now. I'm like, it's fine. She can't hear me. She's not home.
The lights are on and no one's home.
She's not home right now.
The lights are on and no one's home. And I really do try.
I just got a notification and I hope it doesn't come up in the thingy.
Yeah, no, my phone was just ringing a second ago. I really hope it didn't.
Let me put on Do Not Disturb real quick. Sorry guys, that was so unprofessional of me.
So unprofessional.
But yeah, the other side of the coin of mob mentality on the internet is when memes come of it, that can be fun.
Mm-hmm.
When it's turning into like accusing people of like crime and just like making weird assumptions that like, and they're like real people and now you're saying all these weird things about them, like that's not okay. However, if it's a little funny meme, it's funny and I hee hee ha ha, and it's hard to condemn it because I laugh.
And it's bad because sometimes I'm like, this is so bad, but this is so funny.
Yeah.
This is so funny.
It's so funny. And I feel like that's how you get out of it, is if you want to make commentary on something.
Just make it funny.
Yeah, if you want to hop on the bandwagon, that was hard. Just make it funny.
Yeah.
And I feel like you're not as bad as a person.
Yeah.
Hashtag bandwagon. You know? Specifically, okay. The whole Grammys thing, like, people were being fun. I don't think I can quote anything necessarily that was, like, a meme that came from it, but people were just saying, like, funny tweets, and that was funny. But I can directly reference when Rolling Stone set up Harry Styles and called him the King of Pop on their cover.
Oh my god, that was so bad.
And Twitter lost their minds, rightfully so. My favorite thing, because it was on Twitter, it was on TikTok, both, where people would take a video of Michael Jackson at like 5 years old singing his ass off, just performing, beautiful singing, beautiful voice.
Great.
And then stitch a video of Harry Styles' audition for X Factor. And I'm like, that is just so rude.
It's just so, and it's one of those things, because I almost feel bad, because it's not like he's going around saying this.
No, exactly.
And like, it's kind of messed up that now all these people are tearing into him when like he really has done nothing.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know, because it's obviously not true.
It's not true.
It's not true.
And he never said it.
He's never said it.
Like, you didn't have to do that to him.
It's so funny.
It's so funny. Like, he didn't say this.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm sure he probably disagrees. Like,
yeah. He's like,
we
don't know.
We don't know. I can't speak for him.
Can't speak for him.
I can't speak for him, but those words have never come out of his mouth.
Exactly.
Publicly, at least.
Publicly, he's never said that. I will say, I wonder how the process works for a publication. As someone who's that big, does your team get to approve
I don't
the
think so, though.
cover?
I don't think so, though, because I do know, like, a lot of people, when, like, articles and interviews come out like that, they're like, this isn't what happened. Like, this is out of context. This is...
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I feel like...
I don't know.
Because I don't know either, but I wonder if they get to... Because I feel like you can approve, but not alter.
Yeah.
Like, they'll show you
like
what
they
they're
might
gonna
give you,
do.
They're like, this is what we're gonna do. You get to see it a little early.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if it's like is there anything you want to change?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think you really have a say in that.
No, yeah. I doubt that you can change things.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wonder if, like, his team saw it and was like, oh, fuck. Oh! Delete all the apps off his phone now! Now!
Yeah, and I mean, I do think he doesn't really go... I don't think he really runs his social media.
Yeah.
So, I don't think he's really seeing any of this.
Oh, he has a burner.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the beauty of online bullying, is turn it off.
Yeah, you can just turn it off.
Turn it off.
Yeah.
And it only lasted, like, a day. The Grammys thing lasted a day.
It's really, like, already blown over.
It is gone. No one is talking as much. Because it was, like, my entire, like, feed was that.
Oh, yeah.
For, like,
day and a half after.
Yeah, for, like, the day, and then the day after for me.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's died down.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like, a solid 28 hours of just absolute visceral hatred. Yeah. And then it's gone. And then Pitchfork tears you a new one. Shout out Pitchfork.
Oh my god.
That shit was, like, it was a funny read.
Yeah.
And then because I mean, I don't think he should read it.
No?
I don't think anyone should say these things to anyone's face.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. Like, when I feel like if I were on the other end of that, no one's gonna say that to my face.
Yeah.
Like, go hide behind your screen, type what you want to type. You're not gonna say this to my face.
Exactly. And then, if you do, I'm gonna kick your teeth out, so.
Yeah.
I mean, because at the end of the day, he's going to bed on probably like $1,000 mattress.
Oh my god.
Not $1,000. $10,000 mattress in his million, like, Gucci.
No, like, he's
Gucci.
fine.
I have my brain. Pajama set. Gucci. It broke.
Yeah.
I literally was stuck in a trance just now.
It is. I could see, like, your eyes begging for help.
I'm like reaching out to you. Gucci. What did you put in my water?
But yeah, it is funny to me when people are like, oh my god, this... I'm like, I really think they're fine. They might be upset. Like, everyone's like, Beyonce. And I'm like, I really think she's alright.
Yeah.
Like...
I mean, because I don't doubt that it's frustrating.
Yeah, but she's also been in... She knows.
She's
probably
been in the industry forever.
She knew. And at the end of the day, she still has the most Grammys. She can do whatever she wants. She has the money.
Was she wronged?
Yes.
Yes. However, she'll go to sleep tonight.
I think she's gonna sleep just fine.
She'll go to bed.
Yeah.
She's a billionaire.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. She has the most Grammys ever.
And like, because that's another thing where it's like, sometimes you get so caught up in defending your fave or whatever, and like, I completely understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Because, especially with Beyonce specifically, this is deeper than just Beyonce. Yeah. This is like systemic sexism and racism at play here. Like, there are valid, like, things to be talking about when it comes to, like, mainstream media. However, not everyone's talking about that. A lot of people are just taking the piss.
Yeah.
And it's like, she's fine. I promise you she's fine.
Yeah. And I get why people get caught up in it, because they feel connected to her. They see themselves in her.
There are social relationships.
They want her to do well.
Yeah.
But, she's fine.
Yeah.
I really think she's alright.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or not.
Or not.
She's pissed.
Or she burnt down a building.
Yeah, I don't know.
But that's her prerogative.
Yeah.
She gets to handle that.
Yeah.
We get to be in our one-bedroom apartment.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like, when it's like, why are you going to bat for, like, a billionaire who doesn't care about you? I'm not talking about this. I'm not talking about this situation. But, like, there are some situations where, like, the person that they're defending and going crazy for is not, it's like lukewarm. And, like, defending them for what? Yeah. Like, I promise you, it's fine.
I really think they're gonna sleep just fine tonight.
I feel like it's fine.
Yeah.
Hairstyles, I don't know about him. Someone go check on him.
Yeah. Especially the Grammys also set him up that night with his performance.
They did. Listen, whoever can read charts and stuff, what karmic shit is he working through? Because I feel like whenever he is in the mainstream media,
it's never good.
It's not good, and he's getting set up.
Yeah.
Like, I personally, his team needs to do a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he is way too big to be getting set up like this. Mm-hmm. Like, why am I 12 years old sitting on the couch having the foresight to be like, why did this happen?
Why did we let this happen?
Why did we let this happen? Why didn't we see this beforehand and know,
this isn't gonna go over
well? Why are we going to this thing? Why are we doing that?
Yeah.
This isn't gonna go over well. Don't say this.
Yeah.
Beautiful gowns. Wonderful gowns. Yeah, everyone hates that jumpsuit on the red carpet. Mm-hmm. I don't hate it.
I like the jumpsuit. I think that was his best outfit of the night, actually.
Does anyone remember what he wore on the red carpet last year? The green boa and that yellow and brown and the pants and like the corduroy pants. Like, I think the jumpsuit's a step up.
It is funny to me because I do feel like he has a lot of like good fun outfits, and whenever he goes to like award shows or something where he's going to be perceived by like the mainstream audience, he never goes as hard. Mm-mm. And then everybody shits on him.
Poop.
And it's like,
they take a dump.
He can do better.
Take a dump.
He can do better.
They take a dump.
Yeah, they do.
They take a little hairy dump. A hairy photo dump. Yeah. I saw someone saying how like it's expected of him and like that's why people don't like it because they're like tired.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And I'm like, oh yeah, I guess. But I know what to expect and I still like it.
Mm-hmm.
Swallow.
Yeah. Sorry, that was loud.
Audible. I hope we picked it up. Hope we picked it up. But yeah, I feel like shit on the internet just goes crazy.
It does. And people just talk to talk.
I'm gonna pretend like we're not doing that right now.
Yeah.
But
no, we have a podcast, so it's okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know?
It's
if you want to talk shit on the internet, buy a microphone first.
Yeah. Yeah, we've invested in talking shit on the
internet.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. You know how much stuff I have to delete off my laptop to like make this dream come true? A fucking lot.
When you have a podcast, everything you say is right, so.
Period. Thank you.
All these people just talking on TikTok.
Yeah. If you're talking on TikTok, it's false.
Yeah.
But if there's a microphone...
But if there's a microphone and you have to go on a streaming service...
It seems like truth to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So... Oh, yeah! Now it's time for a little bit of a self-plug.
Yeah. Make sure you follow us on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. SWHTD Podcast. Also follow our Reddit page, Why Are You Booing Pod? We'd love to hear your controversial yet brave opinions. Make sure you follow, like, share, subscribe, rate us. That's all
Yeah.
Yeah.
The actions.
All the actions. We appreciate it.
Oh, yeah. Now it's time. No. Now it's. You don't know the schedule. Now it's time for Caitlin and Janita, attorneys at large. You were so ready. You were so ready.
I stopped myself.
I appreciate you being ready. I really do.
This is only the second episode.
This is only the second episode.
This,
we're getting better. We're getting better.
Yeah.
It's also the 32nd episode, but this is the second episode of the new schedule.
But of the new schedule.
Yeah.
So it's different.
No, yeah. We got everything else down pat. Yeah, Kayla and Janita, attorneys at large. In this segment, we read Am I the Asshole post, and we're going to defend that asshole. We're going to defend your asshole. We're going to defend our own assholes.
Our own assholes.
Stay out.
Get out of my asshole.
Stop. Don't touch me there. Okay, so I'm reading it this week because I'm going to try something new.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Am I the asshole for showing up to my husband's doctor appointment? My husband has been dealing with some health issues the past few weeks and has been frequently visiting the doctor. I asked if I could go with him, but he refused, saying it wouldn't be necessary, and when I asked why he wouldn't want me with him, he said he felt more comfortable having privacy with his doctor. I jokingly asked if his doctor was a woman, and he glared at me. I anticipated his next doctor appointment and decided to go meet him there. So she just guessed?
Sounds like it.
Intuition. He went, and 10 minutes later, I entered the office. I identified as his wife, and he was shocked when he saw me. I greeted his doctor, a man, LOL, and we talked, but my husband refused to even look my way and refused to speak as well. We left the office together, and he went off on me in the car, saying I shouldn't have followed, she put quotations around, followed him, and came, like you did. You followed him.
You did. It's okay.
It's fine. Saying I shouldn't have followed him and came into the doctor's office after he asked me for some privacy. I said it was all right. I'm his wife. I already even know what his issues are and just wanted to show support. He said I overstepped his one boundary and refused to respect his wish and made him more stressed than he already is in these hard times he's going through. I thought he overreacted, but am I the asshole? And the community has voted her the asshole. Mm-hmm. But me and Kayla disagree.
Disagree. 100%.
Disagree wholeheartedly.
She is not the asshole.
You know, I feel like this is a more neutral situation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to say that he's the asshole.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's the asshole in this situation.
But I don't think anyone's the asshole.
Yeah.
They're married. She cared about him.
She cares about him. She loves him. And you know what? Maybe he is cheating on her with that doctor.
Just because it's a man doesn't mean he's not cheating.
I know, when you said that he glared about the like, is your doctor a woman comment, I was like, oh, he's having an affair with this doctor.
Yeah.
That was my first instinct.
Yeah.
But
why are you trying to be so secretive about your doctor visit?
No, like,
she already knows everything.
She already knows everything. Why do you care if she comes?
So what's new?
No, are you planning on hiding this information from her if, like, you hear something good or bad?
Yeah. Something's changed.
Do you want to be able to lie about your condition?
It feels like she's been to other doctor's appointments. Mm-hmm. So what has changed now?
Yeah. That
she can go to this one. She's obviously just confused.
Yeah, I think she's just confused. And you're married.
You're married. So a woman has access to all parts of you if you're married.
What's mine is yours when you're married.
In sickness and in health.
Yeah.
I don't know, but that's a line.
That's a line.
It's a thing.
That's a thing.
Exactly. Caitlin and Janita, attorneys at large. Don't come to us.
Please don't.
For your legal needs.
Yeah, where's the, like, little... We need, like, the fast voice to be like... Do not actually take legal advice from Caitlin and Janita, attorneys at large.
Yeah.
If you take our advice and anything goes wrong, it's not our fault.
It's your fault.
We're not liable. We're not liable.
Ooh, whoa, yeah. This week on Tapped In, where real news happens, the Grammys occurred on Sunday. And it was sad.
It was a sad day.
It was such a good... I haven't sat down and watched the Grammys in a very long time.
Yeah, like the whole thing.
And the whole thing. And I felt it was very entertaining. I loved the performances.
Yeah, the performances were all really good.
The surprise, like, 50th anniversary of, like, hip-hop performance. I was in the apartment by myself having the time of my life. Like, Lizzo did... Chef is so good. The In Memoriam made me sob.
Oh my god, tears.
Tears out of my eyes.
Bad Bunny opening.
Bad Bunny.
Killed it.
Killed it. Murdered it. Absolutely so good. And then all hell breaks loose.
In the last 2 minutes of the show.
Last 2 minutes of the show.
2 minutes of the show.
They really said, fuck you, and then, like, turn the screen off, and then it's DJ Khaled going, we the best! Which, like, I will say, them having DJ Khaled after that made me happy.
Yeah.
He was, like,
it felt right.
He was running around doing his little thing, and I liked it.
Oh my god.
I liked it. It made me laugh.
My favorite thing, when they were, like, all at the table, and Jay-Z was, like, doing his verse,
yeah,
it, like, cuts to him, and DJ Khaled, like, got up, moved to, like, dance, like, in his own little, like, part. It was so funny to me.
It was so good.
It was so good.
It was so good.
I loved it.
I mean, yeah, he's like, world's longest verse on the Grammys! 9 minutes! I was like, that was long.
It was. I was like,
that was a long performance.
He's still going.
He's going.
He's still going.
He is going.
Yeah.
I just hit my hand.
And I also love how every time they would, like, talk, because you know how, like, in between commercials, they're like, and next, and after that, and later, and every time they would talk about his performance, they, like, added people who were also... So it's like, is he just going around the Grammys?
That's what it felt like.
Do you want to sit at the table? And everyone's like, yeah, I do want to sit at the table. All right, let me go tell him.
Add him to the list, Trevor. I will, say, the fan roundtable aspect is a cute idea that should have been on social media.
Oh my god, yeah.
It made the event so long. And if you're gonna...
I was scared that, like, we weren't gonna see the whole thing.
If you're gonna cut to that...
Yeah.
I feel like... Because it's pre-recorded, because they're in the crowd.
Yeah.
Y'all should have chopped it up a bit more. Like,
yeah,
it was such a long segment.
It was so long.
Each time they cut to it was so long.
Yeah, like, they would come back from the commercial, come to that, do a performance, and then it's commercial again.
Yes.
Like, it was 30 minutes in, and I'm like, we've announced one award.
Yeah, I feel like it should have been, like... on their social medias, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, like, put the, leading up to the Grammys, this is some free freaking advice for you, because I like this idea, it should have been promotion leading up to the Grammys, like, fan roundtable discourse, and then the actual Grammys have them there.
Or, like, at the beginning, they could have done, like, a quick, like, the whole thing very quickly. Yeah. Like, it didn't need to be as long as it was, and, like, because every time it would come on, I'm like, this is cute, but let's keep it moving.
Enough. I don't care.
Let's keep it moving.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I was up too late. I was up past my bedtime, even though I go to bed at 5 a.m.
No, but I was ready to not be watching it anymore.
Immediately. Yeah. And I also, because when it comes to the Grammys, I was just annoyed because these, like, fan, what is it called? Testimonials. I'm like, this isn't even the criteria that they use for Album of the Year, though. You're talking about how good you felt listening to the album. That doesn't make it Album of the Year. Yeah. So I'm listening to it like, well, this doesn't even matter. Like, your argument doesn't even matter at all because, allegedly, this isn't the, like, they have their criteria that they use, allegedly. And, which, like, that's not it.
Based on that, like, one article where they anonymously talked to people, did you even, like, listen to all the albums? Like, I don't think you have to.
No, you don't.
I don't think you have to,
there's no principal telling them what to do.
Which is crazy.
I think they just vote.
Like, I feel like you all need to sit in a room, listen to the albums together, and, like, figure it out from there. Yeah. Because the reasoning, I'm like, what the fuck?
Like, being bold enough to be like, no, I just don't really like him. Yeah. As, like, a person.
She just, like, wins too much.
She, like, wins too much. I mean, he came from a boy band, so I don't really...
Yeah, I don't respect him as a musician.
As a musician or person, so I don't think he should get it. And, yeah, it's really wild that there's a mean, I don't know if it's real, but there was like a screenshot of like Grimes posting, like commenting.
Oh yeah.
When she was like producer,
when she used to
voter.
like submit and do stuff.
Yeah, she was saying how they like have a predetermined list you can't nominate. And like it's super like rigged, essentially, which is what she's saying. Like it's bullshit. Which is insane because I thought you had to campaign, like you have to campaign for the Oscars, but I guess you don't.
No, I guess not.
I don't know where I got that in my head because I know you have to campaign for the Oscars. Yeah. I thought you had to submit to the Grammys.
No, I also thought you had to like submit to the Grammys and like get approved and stuff.
So like I guess people submit, and then like that doesn't mean you automatically get into the Grammys. Well, that makes sense to me.
Well, no, that makes... But I figured you submit, and then they go over everyone who submitted, and they're like, okay, like, we'll do it based off of this, and this. But I guess that's not how it works. I don't know.
Because in my head, when I read her comment, and she's like, it's a predetermined list, and you can't, like, nominate.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, yeah, don't you have to, like, submit
a package? Like, as, like, an artist, you had to submit, like, I want to submit this for this category.
Yeah. Me too.
But then, I mean, I think that is, because I do feel like they talk about, like, oh, I was trying to, like, release it before this time so I could submit it. But she made it, so maybe that is the case, but they're like, we'll only take it from, like, this certain group of people.
Yeah.
Like, you can submit, but, like, you're not gonna...
I mean, because every year I wonder how, like, many people have submitted for whatever category each year, and, like, how do they pick, like, what's the criteria for picking who gets to be on the, like, because Best New Artist, every year I'm like,
they're not really new.
They're not new!
Yeah.
Like, they're not new. They're new to you.
Yeah.
And I mean, new is essentially relative.
Yeah.
But, like, when I hear Best New Artist, I think they started releasing music this year.
Yeah, it's just now they're more mainstream.
Yeah, but, like, like, Best New Artist isn't about you releasing this year, it's about you're finally big enough.
You're just in the public eye now.
Yeah. Yeah. You're big enough to submit to the Grammys.
Yeah.
Which is crazy, because I'm like, that's not a new artist, though.
Yeah.
I would love a category of, like, actual, like, Best New Artist.
Yeah, like, just released something this year.
Like, this is their first year of doing stuff. This is their first single, their first whatever.
Yeah.
Like, that would be cool. We'll make our own Grammys, and it's gonna be called Mammies.
The Mammies?
Yes.
Yeah.
And the trophy is going to be outline of the mammary glands.
I think it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be pretty fun.
That would be pretty fun.
So. That was. And that was the news. Well, today was a good day.
It takes so long to, like, unlock my phone.
It really does.
Yeah.
But you did good.
Thank you.
You know. And I only have one last question for you.
Alright, well, what is that question, Janina?
Hey.
Hey.
Can it fit?
What is it?
Oh, my bad. Microphone. I forgot that. Careful.
I'm gonna go with yes.
I think it's
up to a certain point. Up to this. To those listening, you can't tell. I'm trying to point at the thing that's, like, holding it down.
Yeah.
Like, that's not going. That's not gonna fit. That's not gonna fit. But I think this will fit.
Yeah. I feel like that would take practice, though.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You would have to work up to that.
Yeah. But I think ultimately it could.
Yeah. Eventually.
Yeah.
Alright. I agree. So.
Whoa,
yeah.
Fuck, I gotta pull it up again. No,
You
I don't. No, I don't. I know it. Anyways, if you made it this far,
Whoop.
Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for watching.
Hello.
It's
like not recording this entire time.
That would be hilarious.
It would be hilarious.
No, I think the screen's still on. I can like see the reflection in the TV.
I can't see the reflection of the TV.
I don't see like a little. Yeah, I think we're
Hey.
good. So hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. If you made it this far, follow us on our social media, SWHTD Podcast on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Our Reddit page, Why Are You Booing Pod? Share your controversial yet brave opinions.
Yeah, we're not posting entire videos.
Entire episodes.
Yeah, on YouTube. So if you prefer watching,
we need to go back to that person on our TikTok that commented like months ago.
Oh my god, yeah. You're gonna be like, I don't care.
They're like, okay.
Okay. Why are you messaging me?
But I'm gonna do it.
That's funny. Yes.
Anyways, rate us, subscribe, like, follow, comment. If you like it, tell a friend. And I think that's it. So cheers to that, and we will see you next week.
Cheers! Clink! Bye! They get a special vibe.
They got like a little...
They got a special one.
Right. They can watch us sit here for a minute. Oh, man.
I roll credits over this. And it's like a royalty free music where it's like dun, 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 like Seinfeld or something, like a sitcom.
That would be good.
Outro.
Yeah.
You should start having sex.